With just moments left in the Biden presidency, important decisions are still making their way through the Oval Office. Earlier this month, the Biden administration finalized the hydrogen tax credit rules that originally appeared in the 2022 Inflation Reduction Act. But let's break down why that matters to you, the planet, and the next administration. Hydrogen, contrary to what you might see on X, is more than just a talking point for Elon Musk. The Biden administration made a large bet that hydrogen would be an essential building block in the nation's future development of clean energy. With two of the hottest years on record being 2024 and 2023, the desire for cleaner energy sources only continues to grow. The goal is that clean hydrogen, which has a little bit of a complicated definition that we'll come back to, will decarbonize or reduce climate warming emissions for heavy industries like steel manufacturing or trucking. But clean hydrogen production can be quite expensive compared to traditional, dirtier sources of energy like fossil fuels. So the IRA proposed and has now finalized a tax credit to incentivize hydrogen production and provide opportunities to compete. Essentially, the credit has a tiered system. The lower carbon emissions you produce, the more you can receive as a credit, from 60 cents to $3 per kilogram of hydrogen. To put it simply, the rule says that clean hydrogen cannot make more than 4 kilograms of climate warming emissions per kilogram of hydrogen made. For reference, a traditional gallon of gas is about 2.7 kilograms. In general, some environmental advocates were happy to see that 3 specific pillars that have been widely understood to be safeguards in hydrogen development that uses electricity remained in the final rule. The 3 pillars, in brief, ensure that hydrogen emissions, including the less obvious ones, are accounted for. They have fancy names: incrementality, temporal matching, and deliverability, which basically all boil down to say that they're ensuring that hydrogen growth is from new, sustainable sources, that the facilities can produce hydrogen to meet a demand, and that it is ready to be delivered to those that need it. These 3 pillars, in theory and in studies, should prevent grid imbalances, which could result in more emissions. While some industry advocates desire looser regulations, the rules did allow for some exceptions for nuclear facilities and in states like Washington and California that already hold stricter greenhouse gas emissions rules. Additionally, some of the standards have some more flexible timelines going forward. The credits apply to all private hydrogen facilities and the nation's 7 federally funded hydrogen hubs. You can read more about them here in this article. As Trump's energy and environmental staff confirmations trickled through Congress, some people are asking why Biden even bothered to finalize the rules in the first place. Trump's incoming administration will have 60 days after the publication of the rules to nullify them using the Congressional Review Act. However, this process can be difficult, especially since hydrogen does have bipartisan support, and it would likely result in another time-sensitive rulemaking process. At the moment, it's unclear whether hydrogen will even make it into Trump's plan for the first 100 days. Only time will tell.